What's up, Virgo? I'm Amber. This is Orion Royalty. Today I'm going to do a general read for you. If you have Virgo anywhere in your chart, this could resonate for you. So I feel like Virgo, I feel like I should be at, like, who's got you smiling like this? Who's got you smiling? Okay, I feel like we have met somebody new. We have a new love interest. It could be a crush. I don't know. But I feel like we're... I don't know. This kind of feels like a crush. Okay? I feel like we're trying not to stress about, like, having feelings for someone. Maybe we have been single for some time, or maybe we've just had, you know, a string of bad dating experiences lately, because it does kind of, sorry, we have this at the bottom of this deck over here after I shuffled for Virgo, and it's kind of giving me the vibe that, I don't know, someone could really like spiders, or Lilith might be a spirit guide for you. Anyways, it feels like you're kind of wondering whether or not this is gonna be a situation that we've experienced in the past, or if we actually have a shot at some kind of relationship here. Okay, so we'll see. I don't know. That's the vibe that I get right off the bat. But let me show you what's out here. Okay, for the major arcana, we have the World in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have, what the hell is this? The Hanged Man. Okay, Emperor in reverse underneath that. So yeah, you know, I feel like if it's not the case where it's like, you know, we've been single for a while and we're wondering like, oh, okay, should I get back out there, whatever, then we might be wondering like if this person is different from other romantic partners. Probably like it feels like you're kind of wondering like, is this just going to be another situationship? Okay, but at the same time I feel like you're trying not to stress about it, or you're just not, you're focused on self. We'll figure it out. It could be that with the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, kind of feels like I'm not trying to be in control of this situation, but I do feel like you're in the feels, okay? I do feel like you're in the feels, but you're trying to just calm down, okay? Out here for the whatever the fuck Amber channeled at the time cards, we have I just want to make you laugh, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have this should be hitting different. Okay, so I definitely feel like we have met somebody new. I feel like we're wanting to just spend time with them. I feel like this person, I don't know. I feel like you just vibe well together, or there's like really good chemistry. I feel like you guys have kind of like a shared sense of humor here, okay? I don't know. This is what I just heard. I feel like someone might have like a really dry sense of humor, and maybe you are someone who, like, a lot of people don't get your humor because it is kind of dry, or they do get it and they just don't find it funny. I don't know. I personally love dry humor, but I feel like whoever this person is, like, they really love your dry humor or something like that. Okay, so I don't know, we'll see what the hell is going on, Virgo. So Spirit, clear and concise messages for Virgo. It definitely feels like some kind of new beginning, okay? But I feel like you are still a bit standoffish, okay? It's like you've arrived on the path, okay? I don't know. I'm just really kind of drawn to the fact that it's like you've arrived, but you don't want to take off your coat yet. You don't know if you're gonna be staying. You got to take a closer look. If this is not the I know this is a Page of Wands, right, which is fire sign energy, but I feel like if this is not the most Virgo depiction I have ever seen, like, no, let me analyze you first. Let me see what you're really about. That's what I just heard. Okay? I feel like you want to trust that this is some kind of happy new beginning, but like I said, I feel like somebody's got you smiling. Okay? Somebody does. You have the Empress. I just heard that song. Who's that? Salt and Pepper? I heard You So Crazy. I think I want to have your baby. Oh, it's called What a Man. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like you are definitely smitten. I feel like you could definitely see a whole future with this person. Or Virgo, if you're curious about somebody else, this could be, you know, the roles could be reversed, but I don't know. I feel like maybe it's both of you. I don't know. Well, maybe at the end I'll see how this person is feeling, because it definitely feels like we are on some kind of new beginning, new journey. We're questioning, is this going to turn into more? But I feel like somebody really wants it to. Okay. The Fool. Okay. I heard a fool in love. And now I'm seeing like Meet the Fockers, you know, because that, don't ask me how I know. Well, you can't ask me how I know this, okay? Because I have watched Meet the Fockers more times than I should admit, okay? Like I used to love that movie. So it's actually the song, like as the movie is opening up and the credits are playing or showing or whatever. There's a song called, I don't know how, I don't even know. I'll try to find it. But the lyrics are, when you're a fool in love, okay? And then I heard the Cardigans song, Love Fool. So I'll link all of those. But I'm telling you, I feel like somebody here has got it bad, okay? And I feel like one or both of you is trying to play it cool. But I feel like we're struggling. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait to say that, but we do have the Knight of Wands in reverse that came out. Spirit, why is the Page of Wands out here for Virgo? Tell me about this Page of Wands. I'm gonna take it. King of Swords in reverse. So a whole lot of birds out here, okay? So I don't know, you could speak to birds, okay? It could be a little witchy poo. Okay, these are all the scenarios that I'm getting. I'm like, I want to be specific as much as I can in a general read, but I'm just hearing like all kinds of things, okay? So I feel like maybe we just have a crush on this person, but there's not really like stable communication there, or we haven't like, I don't know, this is what I'm hearing. We haven't been invited to like look deeper into someone's life. I don't know. So you could be a reader, or you could like to read tarot, and you may be trying to like pull your own cards on this person and how they feel. And I feel like you're not, like the cards that you get, they might be a little confusing, and you're like, well, I don't know what the fuck, what the hell is this shit? You might as well set it in Chinese, because what? And I feel like that's because I feel like the universe, okay, so we might be a little too far gone in trying to find out about how this person feels about you or something like that, because it kind of feels like, and it's funny to say this because I'm literally sitting here in a read pulling on the energy about this situation, but I feel like there is a reason why Spirit is giving you confusing messages right now, or the messages are a little bit harder to understand. I feel like Spirit does not want you digging into this person's energy, or this person is very spiritually protected, and so they might just have, I don't know why this is coming out, but I feel like somebody needs to know why they can't understand the damn cards that are coming out for them. Okay, this person might have a heavy spiritual protection where access to their energy is not just given to anyone. Okay, either way, I feel like you're wanting more information about how this person feels about you. I feel like it's possible that you could even like want to send this person a message, or they want to send you one. I don't know, we'll see. But I feel like nobody is it's not funny, but it is, okay, because I literally saw my friend Amber's face, and she is a Virgo, and I could totally see her saying, I don't know, like I can just, anyways, it doesn't matter. But I feel like it could be the case, okay, that both of you are wanting some new beginning here, or both of you are actually wanting to see where this is gonna go. Okay, I feel like both of you are very physically attracted to one another, because I just got, like, as you can see, very hot. Okay, so I feel like both of you are very hot for one another. Okay, and we do have a ring on fire here. Okay, you could be wondering if this person is your twin flame, and I would say it's definitely too soon to go down that road if this is just like somebody that we're not really even in much communication with. Okay, just hold your horses, literally. Okay, hold your horses. But here's the thing, right? I feel like nobody is wanting to make the first move because they don't want to look some type of way. They don't want to look desperate. They don't want to look like they're jumping through hoops for somebody. Which is crazy, you know. I don't know. I can't understand that. I don't know. I think it's one thing that, like, if you have tried to communicate with this person, they're just kind of like, eh. But if nobody's really said anything initially or made some kind of first move, I feel like, I don't know. We have the 8th. I feel like this is going to be a read where I'm explaining somebody's read. Like, I feel like somebody pulled tarot and they can't understand what their cards are saying, and Spirit is having me explain them. I don't know, this is weird. Okay, or we could be getting a whole lot of readings on this person, and we're just doing so many readings that, like, the information is conflicting and confusing, and we don't know what the hell is going on here. Somebody might be questioning if this person of interest is in a connection. Somebody might have heard, or a tarot reader might have said that this person is married. I do feel like they are divorced. I don't know. Ask for somebody, okay? Anyways, outside of that situation, I'm also seeing that somebody feels like this connection might be all in their head. Okay, it's just some kind of, because it's like with the shell there, it's kind of giving me, obviously, the ocean. Okay, which can be about fantasy, things of this nature. So anyways, I don't know. Let me just pull here and see which direction this is going in. But I definitely feel like this feels like a crush or somebody that you are like smitten over, somebody that you want a new beginning with. Maybe you've had your eye on this person for quite some time, bro. I feel like that's the case here. I'm gonna need you to sit your little investigating ass down. Okay, we need a break. Which is crazy, because I know you're not over here like, I'm not finna jump through hoops for somebody while your whole ass stalking them. Hello? Clarify the Fool, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Magician. I love this Magician card. I love the card Magician. Anyways. So, yeah, we have the Magician. And it's clarifying the Fool, okay? I wonder who this Magician is. Hold on. Hold, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Magician is Virgo energy, so it very much could be you. Or you could be interested in somebody that has a lot of Virgo in their chart, or, you know, doesn't have to be. Whatever the fuck. We have the Devil in reverse. And this Devil in reverse is taking me right back to what I was seeing with this read originally when I like just shuffled and sat down. I feel like we are definitely analyzing our own thoughts, and we're like, holy crap, you know what? I think I might be falling for this person. And, okay, there are a whole lot of situations that are coming in here. Jesus. I feel like this is about to be all over the place. If it is the case where, like, you know, it's not a crush, we are, like, talking, it is some kind of situationship, I feel like that may be why you're not really wanting to jump through hoops for this person just yet, is what I just heard as I looked at the Two of Cups in reverse, okay? And I feel like it's because the past did us a little dirty when it comes to love, okay? And so I feel like maybe we've been over here like with the feels too strong for somebody, okay? For somebody specifically, I'm hearing like you're already seeing that there's a red flag when it comes to this person, because of how much they talk about, it's like a victim words. This person feels like a victim, okay? They feel like, I don't know, like I said, there's so many different situations coming in. This person is constantly talking about how they've been so hurt in love and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I would say, yes, that is absolutely a red flag, okay? Because, bro, nobody is the victim all the time. Nobody does everything perfectly in a connection, okay? Love is like the hardest fucking thing to wrap the human brain around. Don't tell me you did nothing, okay? So if we are already kind of looking at this situation like, should I move forward? There's kind of red flags moving, you know, popping up. Is this just gonna end up being like every other situationship in the past, where I have to get my heart broken and then re-heal? You know, if that is a case where you are experiencing those red flags, I would say yeah, okay, keep it moving. For so many different reasons, okay? One, this person can't take accountability for their own actions and say, you know what, yep, this is where I was at fault. I should work on that. Let me not repeat it in my next relationship. So whatever stories you're hearing about this person and their ex, if you want to continue on with this situationship, just understand that you will be the next story they tell. Okay, so I would just say, keep it moving, okay? but that's just my 2 cents. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna say this earlier. I don't know why. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio. Well, the Fool is out here. Capricorn energy as well. Pisces. Taurus and Libra. And Gemini. I hate doing all that, okay? We're just not gonna. Anyways, you could be dealing with somebody that has a zodiac sign, okay? So, well, let's see. Tell me about the pay. It's like I don't even know where to go with this because it's like there are 900 scenarios that just came out, okay? I feel like this is gonna be forever. If it is a new situationship and you're really happy, which kind of feels like more of the majority for this read, but if you are, you know, excited about this new situationship and you're not really seeing any red flags from this person, but you're still kind of like, you know, are they gonna ghost me? Are they gonna do the, you know, avoidant attachment thing or whatever issues people have, you know, and that's why you're kind of like not really wanting to get too attached to this person. I mean, I kind of feel like it's a little too late, especially with the ship be hidden different out here. Okay, I think it's a little too late, but if that is the case, yeah, again, there's another reference with the spider. She does kind of give Lilith vibes, and actually, if I think about it, Lilith is actually the serpent from the Bible in the Garden of Eden, which she wasn't the devil, you know. She was Adam's first wife, whom we love, okay? Because that bitch... I don't know why this is coming out. That was in reverse, okay? I don't know. It's for somebody. Maybe Lilith is trying to, like, that's why I was going to say Aquarius earlier, because Lilith is actually drawn to, like, Aquarians, okay? So you could have Aquarius in your chart. Even if, you know, you don't, it could be that, like, Lilith is trying to get your attention, trying to say, hey, I would like to guide you as a spirit, okay, as a deity, whatever. But this is for somebody. I don't know why, okay, because it might resonate with who you are, and you might have a deeper understanding of why Lilith is trying to, like, fuck with you, okay. You know, she was not submissive, okay, she was not obedient, and honestly, like, it really just came down to sex. Okay, she wanted to be on top sometimes, and apparently that wasn't okay, so she was villainized. But anyways, if it is a case where you know, you're really hopeful that this is gonna go somewhere, I would say trust the feelings that you're already getting, okay? Because with this ship be hidden different, I feel like you're already, like, picking up on the fact that you're not seeing red flags from this person, you know. You're seeing it feels healthy, okay? But I would say continue not to move too fast, because this is what I always say in relationships: when we move really quick, it usually is going to end really quick as well. So if you are wanting this to be something that lasts, which I feel like you do, because it feels like that's what you're manifesting, and with the Empress here and the song I heard earlier, okay, I feel like just go slow, okay? Just go slow. We have the King of Pentacles that came out. Since I had, like, so many different situations going on here, I'm just gonna pull Spirit, tell me about the Empress and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords, okay? Somebody is really curious if, like, the person that you're interested in is entertaining other people, is what I'm hearing. Okay, I do feel like there is competition. I do feel like there are other options. There are people that are interested in this person. Okay, but I feel like whatever options this person had, because I don't know if you can see it on here, but there, you know, there's like dead bodies, okay? And he's actually moving away from this. I feel like this person has put an end to whatever other options there were. I feel like they deaded the issue. These people are in their past, but how, you know, they're walking away from these people. So it does kind of feel like this person has picked you or chosen you. Okay, I do, with the King of Coins out here, I do kind of feel like like how you're feeling about this person, I feel like they are also feeling the same way. Okay, I do feel like they want stability. I will say, if you're like wondering if this person is interested, okay, if you are wondering if this person is interested, or if it's all in your head, I would say it's not all in your head, okay? But what I will say is I feel like maybe we need to kind of pull on the reins here a little bit, because I do feel like this person wants stability, okay? King of Pentacles is, you know, it's worthy, okay? It's potential, 110%. But I do feel like maybe we might be ready for a little bit more than what this person is ready for, okay? So again, I would take it slow. And that's okay, you know? Maybe you might just be some kind of hopeless romantic with that Cardigan song, Loveful, coming out. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, Loveful. Okay. Okay, we have two. This one did come out in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords moving into the Nine of Swords, okay? But it is in reverse. Okay. So, also we have the Star moving into the Moon. I do feel like there is hope here, or potential for something long-lasting, okay? Again, more birds. I feel like both of you really want to talk to each other, okay? If you are just kind of giving this to the universe and just kind of manifesting, someone's not really manifesting anything in specific. They're just like, love, come to me, whatever, whatever. I feel like Spirit has been giving you the signs and the synchronicities that this is the person that you have been manifesting, okay? Which is even more reason to just take it slow, okay? Because a lot of times when something that we have manifested actually shows up in our 3D world, we're not always prepared, is what I'll say, okay? Sometimes we can self-sabotage it if, you know, we don't handle it with care. I don't know. That's for somebody. I'm not taking all these. Spirit, clarify. I hope this is helping. I don't know. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse. We have, what the hell is this? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I feel like be careful is what I want to say. Okay, Virgo, I feel like we might be getting into deep waters here. Okay, And you might not even like it. That's what I heard. Somebody's like, no, I don't want feelings. I hear you, okay? But, okay, like it or not, I feel like the feelings are about to get real deep, Virgo, okay? And Spirit is kind of indicating not to get yourself out of balance or overthink a situation, okay? Overthinking usually leads to self-sabotaging. So don't overthink this shit because you literally manifested it, okay? It came because you called it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I'm telling you. I feel like people are about to get in a bunch of relationships right now. The High Priestess, the Hierophant in reverse. How do I say that? Someone is too focused on someone's past. Okay, so you might feel like this person might be connected to like a lot of their exes or something like that, okay? Which just is what it is. And that might be making you weary. I don't know. You know what? Shall we see? Shall we? Let's see how this person is feeling about you, okay? And we'll go from there. Spirit, how is this person feeling about Virgo? We have the Two of Wands, okay? How's this person feeling about Virgo? Chariot in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I swear to God, I knew it. How's this person feeling about Virgo? I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, there will be double. Okay? So for someone specifically, if you know this person has somebody else, okay, like a wife or a baby mama or whatever that is in the picture still, yeah, I feel like they are still undecided on which way to go, okay? And this is why they have not moved forward, okay? Thank God, because that's a whole lot of drama that your ass don't need. Okay, I know I don't have to tell a Virgo. I know I don't. I fucks with Virgos. Gang. Okay, I don't know if I have Virgo in my chart, but I love me some Virgos. And I know y'all don't like drama. Okay, so if this person is undecided, first of all, let's never be an option, okay? If they don't know what they want, that is a them problem, and live your life until they figure it out, okay? That's what I'm gonna say about that. But I feel like that was like specific for like maybe one or whatever. Tell me how this person is feeling about Virgo. We have the Two of Pentacles out here in the... Oh my God, it's sitting right on top of the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Wild. Give me one more. How's this person feeling about Virgo? Okay. Yeah. So we have the Three of Swords and we have the Two of Cups in reverse, okay? So I do feel like, yeah, the Ace of Wands is still at the bottom of the deck, okay? I do feel like this person, I feel like you guys have mirroring energy here. I wanted to say it from the jump. I feel like your person, maybe I did say it, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like your person also has the feels for you, okay? I feel like you also stand out to this person. I feel like this person is also very physically attracted to you, sexually attracted to you. I feel like maybe they're not really sure how you're feeling, and so it's like, I'm not going to move forward because I don't really know if this person, I don't know if it's all in my head, okay? I do feel like maybe this person has tried to let you go and they just can't, okay? We do have that shit be hitting different, okay? So maybe this person has tried to move on with somebody else and broke your heart in the process, okay? Only to find out that that shit is not what they thought it was gonna be, okay? So, if we're just asking how this person is feeling about you, I definitely feel like you are on their mind. I feel like they, all the things that I just said, okay? Of course, it's gonna be different for everybody, so I don't know. If this person is attached to somebody else, get on down the road, okay? Just period. But if it is the case where, you know, both of you, because again, it's giving that energy where both of you have these feelings for one another. Both of you are kind of manifesting this and wanting some kind of, you know, start to this. Okay, but nobody's really making a move. Maybe both of you are over here, like, just sitting there trying to analyze how the other person is feeling. Okay, somebody needs to just make a move, okay? If that is the story that resonates for you, okay? So I don't know. I hope this is helping. I'm going to pull final advice and we're going to move on because holy shit, this is long. So Spirit, what is the final advice for Virgo? Bitch, what did I fucking say? Okay? What did I say? Somebody needs to make the first move. What's underneath that? Oh, look. Okay. So maybe we have a repeating cycle that we ourselves do in situationships, okay? Where it's like we just try real hard to show that we're not interested. Or maybe maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius, because we are definitely like that, okay? If we act like we want nothing to do with you, that's when you know we like you, okay? So maybe you're experiencing that from this person. Maybe both of you are mirroring that because you both got a lot of the same kind of cards here, the same kind of energy, okay? Maybe both of you are worried if this is gonna end in just heartbreak and disappointment instead of, you know, some kind of long-lasting thing here. But I feel like the only problem is that somebody needs to make a move. Because, Virgo, I feel like you both want the same thing. Spirit, what is the final advice for Virgo? It's not... Okay? It's not what you do that counts. Oh, wait. It's not what you do that counts. It is where your head is at, okay? And I feel like with that card, yeah, you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Because on the flip side of things, like, hold on. Okay. Let me get one more. So you could be dealing with somebody who is not an Aquarius, but has like Aquarius in their moon. And so they kind of show emotion as an Aquarius would. Oh, babe, hey, I am sorry. I am sorry. I have Cancer in my emotions, so, okay, it's a very nice balance. But, yeah, you might be struggling if you are dealing with somebody who is an Aquarius or has their moon in Aquarius, okay? Or you could have your, whatever. I feel like we need to chill here, okay? And with, it's not what you do that counts, where your head is at. I feel like you might as well just say something, okay? And I feel like this is a good practice. Like, I don't know, right? You might as well just say something, because at least you'll know. Like, I'm definitely like that. If I do really like you, and we are friends and things like that, you know, because who has time to just sit there and be confused about whether or not somebody likes you or not? Okay? There are no trips without a tripper. Okay? And here's the thing. You need to just do it now, okay? Ask this person how they feel, or whatever. You know, if it is a crush situation, like, I don't know. If it is a crush situation and nobody's made a move and we're both just kind of like, we like each other, whatever, you know, you might as well just do it. Just chill out. Stop overthinking. Just do it, okay? Because it's gonna go one of two ways, okay? And I feel like a lot of times people don't say how they really feel because they are fearful of the response that they're gonna get. Why? It could be somebody that is only like mid-attractive, and we will still be worried about, oh my god, if they reject me, I'm just gonna die. Who cares? Who cares, okay? Either they're gonna love you and it's gonna spark the new beginning, which honestly it feels like both of you want, or the person doesn't feel the same way, that it's a dry desert here, but at least we know and we can get on down the road instead of sitting here constantly wondering how this person is feeling, if they're dating someone else, are they thinking about me, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'll turn it around. Wake up. And just do it already, okay? I don't know, when I saw that, I heard wake up 6, okay, which is from The Devil Wears Prada. So you might be a size 6, okay? You might get up at 6 a.m. You might hear from this person at 6. I don't know. But I heard wake up 6, okay? So anyways, I hope that somewhere along the lines here, this has helped you, Virgo. And I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening, wherever the hell you are.